Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, check the descriptions for where you can find me and stay notified and, keep up to date on all those things. Now, real quick, I want to become a Kubera focused channel. Honestly, if I'm being very honest with you, I want the primary thing that I cover on this channel to start to become Kubera, where most of the videos that come out are Kubera videos, but I need your guys' help. I need you guys to share it, like it, comment, view, give it the best amount of watch time. The watch time on them are good though. You guys do be watching them, but I need more of an incentive to do so. So I need these views to go up. So just help me out. Let's hop right in.
It don't matter though. Young nigga from Canada, brought from that bullshit and go like a matador.
This chapter is pretty intriguing in its own right. I think it kind of ends pretty powerfully. And I'm not entirely sure how some of you guys interpreted some of the stuff at the end, but I'll kind of go through it in order. Actually, will I? I don't know. We'll see. But I like Tatia. I just want to throw that out there. Tatia's cool. So they're kind of just going through the passage here. They're speaking about various things, talking about Cal and Vinca and whatnot, saying that Rautara had Taraka's assistance, that she's the holder of the throne herself. That's why she was able to cross over the human realm to the abyss. And for some reason, I think Akasha is wary of this, and maybe Akasha is using this to her advantage. I'm not sure. Some of these characters are so devious and underhanded. It's just hard to get a grasp of what their true motives and goals are, but I really like it that way. But they talk about the collar and the belligerence and all those things, and after, they're gonna go put it on the thing on her neck. But Tatia reveals that they've known about Rand for a long time. He asked if Adaman used to speak about them, but I think it's Yaksha. The Yaksha tales that they got about Rand from Yaksha, because a later chapter kind of reveals the reverence and respect that Tatia had for Yaksha. And Yaksha's a really good dude, but he was cooked food, as Vince would say, rest in peace. To honestly, straight up, one of the just more straightforward, nice, kind characters that I saw. Across all the races, whether it's human, ancient human, Rakshasura, God, Primeva, whatever. Yaksha was just a good dude, and I really, really appreciated him. He was him. Rip, man. Remember when he yeeted Asura? He just yeeted him? That shit was so funny. He just tossed him. But they talk about the pledge token on his heart and everything. And that and Tatia said they can't go to Willock because I believe that's where Thing was buried. But alright, now I really want to talk about this section. So I'm gonna speed run this. I'm kind of gonna go through it to see if there's something I recognize. But the battle here starts. It looks really, really, really dope and ferocious. I really like that Vinca's on fire. The collar is gone, so her face has this thing. My question is she? I don't remember. Someone in the comments tell me if you remember this. Does she have to take her collar off to be able to transform, or could she transform without it, or can she? But she's gonna be weakened. She has to risk the belligerence acting up in order to maximize her strength here. But her and Rautara are going at it, so Rautara turned to the form she first, and Elvalar, there's no reason for her to do that on purpose. Did she weaken from the fight? Time that passed. So Rand is freaking out a little bit. So Rautara has become a body that cannot exist if the conditions to appear are not met. And you have to remember that with these type of weird, timey-wimey, not supposed to existy type of characters, people, and concepts, it's similar to, remember when Asha, she was in that white space with all the scrolls and everything, and she couldn't, and people couldn't remember who she was. I think Lee's could for some reason. I don't remember. I could be wrong about that. Remind me if I'm wrong with that. But Lee's could not really, people couldn't really remember who Aksha was until Aksha was actually back into the real world, or kind of human realmish. And then it's the concept of her existence returned into the universe of the world itself. So Rautara faces a similar thing where sometimes people can't even sense her existence. So yeah, this is kind of sad here. It's Rand. And after, so right here she gained consciousness, but Tatia comes in to save Rand, and after basically saying you cannot communicate with her, you gotta put the collar back on her. And after it looks like Raultaro's trying to warn Ran about what he's about to do and stop telling him the power. Don't, Ran, stop that power. Not anymore. But it looks like she can't really communicate with him because he's about to go in and use up his lifespan and power to like get through the fire, to kind of tank the pain and the heat, to go and save and to go put the collar on Raultaro on Kalavinka. Did I say Raultaro like a lot earlier for like putting the collar around? If I didn't, my bad. I meant to be saying Kalavinka when I talk about the belligerents. I think I might have said Raultaro a couple times. Hurry up. If you Donald, this could be even more dangerous. I don't even have enough lifespan to Dollar anyways. I have to succeed in one shot. Like, this man is using up his remaining years. So he goes to the fire. So white fire. No, the white fire state has to be avoided. Like, I might not have any lifespan to try again. My body can withstand this as long as I endure the pain and get close to her neck. And he trembles, and he's getting cooked, and he falls. And this is where I'm like, bro, what the are these things that keep talking to him? What are you, abominations with the pink like text? Are you okay? The pain of burning must be much worse than the pain on your heart. But you've been holding on for quite a while. We like this kind of unpredictability, Ran Sarafi. But it can't be helped that there are limits. Oh well, take our hand. This one time, we will help you. And to me, this line is significant because I didn't say this one time we will help you. So basically, whatever this is saying it will help him again. But this is the first time we will help you unconditionally, without any condition, without the favor being returned, without any extra like things attached to it. Like, no, like, I'll just help you just to help you. Unconditional, which means there are conditions that he could activate which they would help him. I want to know what those are. Since you are so wary of us, it seems you need we need to help you without cause, just this once. Like, who are you? Why do you keep appearing in front of me? And he collapses. It says, we are the ashes from the beginning, who became the foundation of this land, sometimes called nature, sometimes called flow, sometimes called blessing, sometimes called disaster, and sometimes called Vigor. I popped off. I said, yo, what? Is this a fundamental important concept and ability that is the foundation of the universe that's existed since the beginning that Ran is somehow able to perceive? Is it like, if I was in a video game, okay, let's say I had an HP meter, which is my life, and then I had a mana meter, MP for magic meter. It's almost like for somehow the literal energy that I use to like use magic, and so let's say like I'm a white mage, so I heal. It's like the healing magic can speak to me. My own energy can speak to me. But also, it makes it seem like we could be a disaster, we could be a blessing. We're the ashes at the beginning of the universe. Like, it's a fundamental concept that always exists. But if it is that, why can Rand see it? Why can he perceive that and no one else? Because it comes across me and no one else can. I'm not saying no one else knows of their existence or knows that those things are around or those concepts are in this world. But how many of them could interact with it? And how many people is the Vigor or the ashes of the beginning of the universe willing to help unconditionally? Because it seems to me like what this is kind of saying is Rand was unable to get through that fire with his own power, lifespan, and current level of vigor, so they helped him in order to put the collar on Kalavinka. Right here, he's looking ferocious in that panel, and then yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm with his new, and after look, Raultara slowly faded and disappeared after creating a passage to the human realm right over there. And to me, this was a really good chapter. I really enjoyed it. I like the fighting and stuff is good. By the way, I will always praise and commend Kurigan for adding more action. I really like these really big kaiju battles. They're pretty dope in their own right. I get a kick out of them. It's not something crazy over the top, but I do appreciate it. I know she's trying her best. So let me know what you guys thought about this chapter. I really apologize. Like, I truly am trying my best to get more people to stay up to date and be around so we can have general discussions. Townsy promised me he was working on it. So did Satsuki. I actually have to reach out to Recon again. So I'm gonna reach out to Recon and see if he's caught up. And Miles is the only one, but I'm about to bully Vince because I'm tired of this. Vince is out here reading a bunch of fucking smut and stuff that we don't care about when you need him on Kubera. But all right, guys, you have yourselves a mighty fine day, and I'm gonna be out. You already know I gotta show love to the Patreon gang. Yes, sir. Shout out to the certified BAM lovers, my CBLs. Big love to the Priest of Fire. I greatly appreciate you guys' support, but especially shout out to my fifth Zen God. Shout out to Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Miles, Lucky Roo, Lazy Dragon, Chris, Johnny Rogers, Irene Sharda, Triss, David Langstaff, Childish Nujabes, Alan, AJ, Abdel, and 5:28 a.m. Your support is greatly appreciated, and thank you.